Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian. Welcome back to HOI4. We are playing with the Road to 56 mod as Turkey. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's just let this roll here. I actually didn't get to read your guys' comments yet, so because I forgot that I have to record two today. Because yeah, I've got a crazy schedule coming up here for the holidays. I'm working all the holidays, so that really sucks with the national in regards to the national focuses, because I really wanted your guys' input on that. I wanted to hear from you. But yeah, I went to close the game and then I realized, like, I have to record two today. Yeah, so because yeah, it's gonna be a crazy week here. I'll tell you all about it soon. Let's first select something here. Don't remember what we're getting here. Okay, 1939, and that's gonna be a while. So don't need to work towards any of that. Did we get? Yep, we're working towards artillery. Working towards. We got support equipment. I think we should go ahead and get some port units here. Let's get. Can't get field hospitals yet because we don't have the motorized. That'll be soon though. Let's get engineer companies so we can add these once we get some army experience. We don't have any now. I'm thinking about getting the theorist for army. I usually get the the air or naval guy, usually air. We're gonna go army this time though, because I really want to start getting some experience there. Plus it'll help with the doctrines. Pax Americana. Okay. Yeah, the U.S. is working on just got a national focus finished. Now they're working on status quo. Follow Beijing. That was quick. All right, so Beijing has already fallen to the Japanese. Yep, look at that. All right, so yeah, I think China's probably gonna get defeated pretty quick. I noticed China seems a bit weaker in this mod than they do in vanilla. So we got towed artillery finished up. Awesome. China is just really difficult, I think, to do in Hearts of Iron overall. Do we want to go ahead and improve the artillery that we're not actually using, or would we like to get something else along here? Could improve our infantry. You know what? I think because we're close enough to 1938, let's go and get computing machines. That's a nice 3% research time bonus, so let's get it. Could train some troops up, but I don't think we have the manpower to justify it. Not really. 141,000. We'll burn that off pretty quick in a war. I don't know when there's going to be any wars though, because we're not a major power. A lot of times as a minors, you end up staying at peace a little bit longer. It's just the way it is. I think we just got motorized, so we can go ahead and get my favorite field hospitals. Love field hospitals. Let's go ahead and get what are we looking right here? I think we should get more civilian. I'm tempted to get the military factories, but yeah, let's get the civilian factories for right now, guys. We're gonna build. We'll build right there. All right, awesome. So we'll get two civilian factories going, and then we'll probably move back towards military, because yeah, we don't have a lot of factories to build with right now. But yeah, then we'll switch gears and start building a ton of let's get support equipment here, and then we'll start building a ton of military factories. But we don't have the resources really to support it, so we're gonna need resources to trade. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna trade for steel, guys. I think that would be something that we'd want to get here early to kind of help out with some of the shortages that we're having. We're going to trade with Soviet Union. Let's get friendly with them, and that should also help with our convoy production, because I believe our convoy production was fairly low. Yeah, that's going to help. It's still only 1.34 per month though. Huh. Okay, what was it before? I thought that was around the range that it was at. Yeah, that's going to at least help with the support equipment, so we start building that up. Get a nice stockpile towards that. You know what we should have done? We actually have a nice stockpile of infantry equipment. Let's just pull from here and get a stockpile of support equipment. I think that would be wise, which does require a lot of aluminum that we don't have. Persia denies British access. Self-determination is a growing trend. Okay, so just looking at here, an official statement making it clear that, all right, interesting. Okay. So the Iranians are, causing troubles with the Brits. So we got our national focus. Let's go ahead and where were we working on? I believe we got the civilian factories. Yes, sir. All right. So we continue working on industry, or we can start working on this here. I think what we're gonna do is, getting our national unity up. Isn't all that helpful. But I think we're probably going to go down our own branch. I don't know. I didn't hear from you guys yet, so I almost want to wait. I'm worried that if we don't do it now, then these guys will do something. I don't know. I might be able to wait till next episode to find out what you guys say, because I'm only recording 2 today. I can't believe I forgot about that when I asked you guys yeah, what we're going to do here. So I think what we're going to do, division training time would be useful. Getting that army experience is what I really want. That's a lot of army experience, guys. And I think we're going to do that. Just taking a look at the prepare for the next war, seeing what that gives us. I think that is what we're going to go for, guys. I think that's going to be the most beneficial thing for us at the moment. Yeah, I mean, getting the military factory is going to be important too, and most importantly, like, look at all these resources that we can get. So we want to go down that branch, but first, let's go down this one. We want to get paramilitarism for the division training time, because I'm sure we're going to start, training up some units soon, if we can ever get that manpower increased. We still can't really change any of these up just yet, I don't think. No, we're limited, can't really change. Well, we could change to extensive, it seems. No, we can't. Okay, we can just change to these two. All right, so yeah, no laws we can change there. We can't really. We could change to a mobilization. I think that would be useful. I think we should go ahead and change to partial. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That's going to be beneficial to us quite a bit, guys. It's going to give us a lot more civilian factories to work with. Yeah, look at that. A lot more civilian factories. We're going to build those factories up, those military factories up a lot quicker as well. So yeah, I think that was a good move of ours. I should have checked that earlier because I don't know if it was available to us. I don't remember when it unlocks here, but we're now at 27%. But it is ticking down, the world tension, unfortunately. Want that to get a bit higher so we have more options available to us. I hate that our aluminum is so short, but you know what? We now have the resources that I could see trading for aluminum. So let's go ahead and do that, guys. We're going to trade with the Soviet Union. Yeah, we're just going to keep trading with them. We want a good trade relationship with the Soviet Union. I don't see myself wanting to fight them. Not unless they're at war with a bunch of other countries, because, yeah, we'd get ran the fuck over. So, yeah, let's not do anything stupid here. So we did get Excavation 2. That's more resources. Might not need some of the resources we're trading for. We're going to have to check on that. Getting that. What else do we really need? We could get... I'm going to wait to do this until we get some bonuses for that. Could get the artillery bonus. That could be beneficial. We are in 1938, so let's go and get the improved infantry equipment. Plus, we have a bonus towards that, so we'll research it a little bit quicker. But yeah, I don't think we're going to go to war with the Soviet Union if we can avoid it. London Conference. So it just seems that I'm going to read this. Using the annexation of Austria into the German Reich as the basis of the claim, Germany has now demanded the rightful return of the former Austrian territory of Slovenia from Yugoslavia. In response, the signatories of the Treaty of Versailles have gathered in London to discuss a solution to the Slovenian question. This great peace conference has led to the decision that Yugoslavia should cede Slovenia to Germany in the name of lasting peace. Considering itself abandoned by the great powers of Europe, Prince Paul's government sees no option but to sign the agreement and present it. Okay, so they gave up Slovenia here. And this is now in German hands. Okay, so looks like the Yugoslavians got just a little bit weaker. We did finish that up, so let's go ahead and trade, excuse me. Let's go ahead and build up a military factory. We're going to build it, I think we're going to build one right there, and one right here. Get a couple more military factories. One thing I do want to check is see if we're trading for anything we don't need to be. We're trading for a little bit too much steel here, but you know what? We're building military factories, so that's fine. Right now we're only short oil. One oil, not worth trading for. Got our national focus. Let's go and get the next one, which is going to be Reform Army. We want that army experience so that we can make some adjustments to our divisions. Our divisions are shit right now. They're not very good. So I want to make some changes to them. I would like to, at the very least, give them some support, units here, support battalions, and maybe some artillery as well. Remove one of these infantry divisions and change it up with an artillery one. I think that would be helpful. All right. Yeah, our fucking weak ass navy, man, is so bad, and we can't even build it up because we don't have any dockyards, and I really got to focus on convoys. So I would like to be a naval power, but I feel like we're just not strong enough on land to really justify investing in dockyards and a navy. I mean, who are we going to be able to compete with anyway navally? We're not going to. We couldn't even defeat the Soviet Union. With navally, so definitely not Italy. Maybe Greece. I guess we could defeat Italy's or Greece's fleet if we worked on it for a little while. So we're done with the engineer companies, which is excellent. Could continue focusing on getting our infantry built up. Could get ourselves some special forces troops. A lot of good ones here, like the desert ones would probably be useful. I think they get a nice. I don't really know how that works. Do they get? Let me just take a look here. Let's see. I would think that they would get a bonus for fighting in deserts. but maybe because that's not available in, in the code, they weren't able to do that. Because I think, yeah, these other troops get bonuses for fighting. Yeah, so what's going on here? Huh. Yeah, because I'm not really seeing any bonuses towards desert. We'd have to take a look at the difference between them and like a regular infantry unit. I think we're gonna go ahead and get support weapon 2, just improve our infantry abilities. But yeah, as far as like building refineries and stuff, to get our oil and stuff that we might need. I mean, I can see us needing rubber, but I don't think we're gonna need oil because I think we should have trade partners here in Iraq and Iran. So should be able to get the oil that we need. We're not going to have high oil demands anyway. Looking at our communism support right now, it's at 20%. All right, very, very interesting. And then we just got enough political power to change up our government, so let's go ahead and do so. Do we want... I don't know that we're going to want to go. I feel like we're not going to need him. But yeah, there's not really anybody else that we're going to need either, so yeah. I mean, it would get us there a little bit quicker. But you know what? I think we should focus on other things. There's so many other things that we currently need right now. So I just can't justify getting that at the moment. So yeah, let's get something else instead. I think we should get the theorist just so we can start getting army experience gain. Start making some adjustments there. Could get tank designer as well. Because yeah, obviously if we want any fucking tanks, we're going to want to get that. So I was just looking through these down here. And as far as like ones that we might want to get kind of early, the only one I really see here, I mean, a lot of these have some pretty terrible penalties. So like for instance, the greater good one, I mean, you get nice population bonus, but the consumer good factory is pretty bad right there. So I mean, some good bonuses there, but I don't see a lot of these. Yeah, I just don't see going for here early on, with the exception of the legal status of women. Going with the traditional roles would reduce the amount of consumer good factories required. So that's one that I think we might want to get early on, but that's probably it. I don't see us wanting to get any of these other ones early. But yeah, we're not going to do that right now. I think what we'll go ahead and do is we're going to get the theorist, and then next we'll get the tank designer. Let's get him so we can start getting army experience regularly. Of course, we're about to get 100 army experience from that national focus. But yeah, that's not going to be enough to do everything that we're going to want to do. So I think it'll be beneficial. We just got it. Nice. Reform army. Awesome. So next, we could do political commissars to get that division recovery rate, but we're not going to be in war anytime soon. I'm tempted to go for that one so we can kind of move down here towards creating our own faction. As soon as I hear from you guys in the next episode, then we can start working towards this. But yeah, I just can't if we don't start going down this branch, I can't justify doing this one just for the national unity. I know our national unity is low, but the ideal is to not need that. 3 dockyards. Huh, that's tempting. That is really, really tempting. I think we're going to go for that because we were just talking about not having any navy. You know what? We're going to do that, guys. Let's get the 3 dockyards so we can at least like build some destroyers or something, or some light cruisers, and let me just, I don't know what we even have as far as technology goes on these ships. Let's just take a look. We currently have the destroyers. I think it would be better to build light cruisers over the destroyers. We just can't support building a ton of destroyers that really can't really do that much. I think I'd prefer to get some light cruisers here. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do with those, so we can put those dockyards towards it. Because that's going to have to be our main kind of like war class of ship, because we're not going to be able to build any of the bigger ones. We don't have the resources just yet. So yeah, let's go and get the light cruisers. That'll be the one ship that we build. That'll be our main ship here until we can get the industry and the resources to support a larger navy. German diplomatic influence as Czechoslovakia. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens there. See if they go after the Sudetenland. Germany's currently working on invading the USSR. Oh wow. We'll take a look at the national focus here in a second, because yeah, that's interesting. So I don't see anything else on here that we're gonna want to get at this moment. I think we're good to go. We could also get ourselves something here. Oh yes, we want to make some adjustments to our army too, so we'll do that here momentarily. Nothing else that I really feel like we have to get into here just at the moment. Not going to do tanks just yet. I think we're going to do artillery. Could also do the land doctrine. Could work out for us as well, but I think we're going to do the artillery. I think that's going to be the best thing for us at the moment. Just kind of going through these. Yes, these, I don't really know how they work because it looks like it's designed to have all of them mutually exclusive, so you can only build one. However, when you actually look at them, the Navy focus is mutually exclusive to the air focus, it says, which is this one here. While this one says it's mutually exclusive to the ends, and this one's not mutually exclusive to anything. So I don't know how it works. I want to say that you can only get one branch, like you're trying to focus on one thing, but I don't really know. Does this one give manpower? Because it says the ends. Seems like it should give manpower, right? No, I'm not seeing it. No. Okay. But yeah, these are a really interesting ideal here. I just wish I knew how they worked, because I didn't actually, I didn't get far enough in my campaign. I think I only got to like 1943. I never did that because, yeah, one thing about this mod is that you just don't have the time to research all of the text. There's so many of them. So you really have to make choices. Oh yes, that's right, our units. I want to make some adjustments here. Let's go ahead and we're going to add support artillery, field hospitals, and engineer companies at the very least. That's going to be the first thing we're going to do, and engineers. All right, excellent. So that's going to tick up a bunch of stuff we don't have right now. So we're going to have to start getting those built, and that's 30 experience. I don't think we should add the artillery just yet because they're going to be really, really weak. What we could do, could just remove or could just switch this over to our artillery here. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch that over to artillery for right now. And yeah, that puts us 19 combat with. We could, that's a lot of guns we're going to need. You know what, let's go ahead and do that, guys. We're going to go ahead and switch over all these over to artillery, remove that, and build it over here. All right, so that looks good. That's 40 experience, and this gets our guys pretty much where we wanted to be, with the exception of the 2 support battalions that we're missing. So yeah, this is going to work here. We're going to be extremely short. We're going to get a lot of infantry equipment back, but we're going to be really, really short on the artillery. But let's go ahead and change that up. Could make some adjustments to some of the other troops as well, but I don't see any point on doing that because we can't build them just yet. The cavalry could remove some of these guys. They have a lot of cavalry units there. Could build these guys up a bit too. You know what? I'm tempted to do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and build these guys up. We're going to need them. And we have the experience, so might as well. We're going to build, give them all the same thing that we gave the infantry. We probably want to give them a bit more mountain troops as well, if we can here. If we have the experience. Seems that we will. Yeah, let's just go ahead, and they're going to be all mountain guys. We will give them, and we're going to just put one over here because I want to. I'd normally put them over here, but we're going to do that. That's going to be 50 experience. Let's go ahead and save that. Obviously, this is going to hit our manpower pretty hard. Yeah, it's going to be bad, but it's fine. So I'm glad I didn't build any units up, though. And as far as production here, we need to get some guns and motorized equipment building. We're going to need these. And take this down to the bottom, and let's just go ahead and reduce. I think let me just take a look at how we're doing on support. Still quite a bit short on the support equipment. So let's pull all, infantry equipment's pretty much good for right now. Let's pull from that. I believe it's good. No, we're so short on that. All right, let me just see how this is looking. Let's just give it a couple days. All right, and let's see how things are looking now. Where we're most short. Infantry equipment, we are good. It's just artillery, motorized, and support. Okay, excellent. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull from that. We're gonna put these into, we're gonna pull from this as well. We're gonna put this into artillery here. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I think that'll work. Oh wait, we have another one. Let's put that in artillery then. We are short resources, so we're gonna have to trade. Let's go ahead and do that now. We are gonna trade for the tungsten, I believe. Yeah. No point in putting all those factories into the guns if we're not gonna have the tungsten to support them. So yeah, let's go ahead and trade for the tungsten. We'll also trade for the oil. Might as well. We'll trade with Soviet Union. They're our friends right now. Best pals. We're doing a lot of trading with them. And just gonna be short that one rubber. We could also build the planes that we need. I'm tempted to do that to get these fighters going. And the dive bombers as well. We won't do torpedo bombers just because we can't support it at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that, guys. The factories that we build will go towards that. I really want this setup right here. So it's just they're gonna have to wait. The planes will have to wait. So we get computing machines. Let's go ahead and get encryption. All right, awesome. It seems that it really didn't hit our manpower as bad as I expected it to. Yeah, not too bad. Or maybe it's just, you know what? I think it's just because our units haven't gotten all their stuff yet. We'll get working on training these guys. Let's just let them get their stuff first. As you can see, their strength is extremely low. So let's let them get their stuff, and they'll end up training up, and they'll say their experience is good, but it won't be. Yeah, you can see our manpower is ticking down now. It's just taking a while to get to them. I feel like in this, I got the 4th International here. I feel like it ticks up a lot slower now. We need military factories really bad. We'll build here, and we'll build, yeah, we'll build there and there. How are we doing on military factories compared to civilian? Yeah, let's build another one right there. We need more military factories, guys. But yeah, I feel like it takes longer in this mod for the troops to get their equipment. Maybe that's just I just feel that way, and it's not actually true. I can't say for sure. We could get those destroyer 2s building up. We'll build one line of that. Put the rest of these into convoys. In fact, no, we'll go like this until we get the light cruisers. We'll have them build. We're gonna put them into. Let me just see here. I think we're gonna have our troops based in Istanbul. They are based over here, but this is a larger port here. So let's have them go to Istanbul. We're also gonna put our fleet over there as well. Come on over here. And go base out of there as well. So we got our national focus done. That gave us those dockyards, and I think that's all we're going to go for right now. We're not going to continue on the naval side of things. I think we're going to go ahead and start working on the industrial branch here to get those military factories. A lot of other great stuff on this branch too. Just kind of taking a look here, what's all available. But yeah, we're going to go to this one. This will give us a research bonus for industry. Not really something that we precisely need at the moment. Yeah, let's go ahead and get all our troops selected and get the cavalry divisions pulled out because they did not get any adjustments made to them. Neither did these guys. So yeah, let's go and put them into an army and get them training up. All right, so yeah, some of these guys, see what I'm talking about, guys? They trained up and they don't even have their equipment yet. So what we'll do is we're going to take all the infantry out. We'll just have to put them in later as they receive their equipment because I think it's the mountain troops. They still can do a lot of training. We got our support weapons 2 as well. Going to make our troops a little bit better. What do we want to get next? Let's go ahead and get decryption. I usually wait till I get encryption, but let's just go and get this done, guys, so that we can move to other more exciting things. Plus, we're going to be in 1939 soon, so we're going to have to work on industrial techs again. But yeah, these guys, we're just going to have to wait until they get their equipment. They're like really, really short. They need a lot of stuff, mostly infantry, or artillery, excuse me. We're pretty stacked up on the infantry equipment. We need a lot of artillery right now, 1.8 thousand. Support equipment's finally ticking down, so that's good. Yeah, we need a ton of stuff, guys. So many things we still need here. Got encryption, awesome. So let's go ahead and get something else here. We're going to go ahead and start working on our land doctrines, guys, just to get that 50% bonus, and it'll be helpful. We're going to do superior firepower. I think that's most beneficial for us. We could also do grand battle plan. Grand battle plan is actually really underrated. It's got a lot of great bonuses, but I don't know. It's just not one of my favorites. It's probably, I'm not gonna say it's my least favorite, but I don't know. Mass assault is kind of, but yeah, we're gonna do superior firepower. It doesn't make much sense going mobile warfare, playing as Turkey here, largely focused on infantry and artillery. I know that superior firepower also has a lot of bonuses for stuff that we don't have as well. But it'll be fine, guys. Maybe we'll be able to get some tanks going here soon, because yeah, I think that's what we're gonna get next. We're gonna get our tank designer. We should have got that ship designer. Damn. Because we're actually researching a ship right now. All right, well, it's too late now. It's fine, guys. It's fine. So yeah, these guys still have a lot of experience left to do to go. They have a lot of their equipment here. They're at 70-something%, so much better than the infantry are. And Poland seeks Baltic cooperation. All right, we'll have to see what happens there. First 5-year development power. See if they start their own faction, kind of like they always do in vanilla. So what do we want to get here? Infrastructure, or I bet we have to have both of these. Yep, we have to have both of these in order to move down this. God, that's a lot different than vanilla. Yeah, it requires you to have constantly. It requires you to have all of the texts that lead up to it rather than just one of them. All right, let me just take a look here and make sure there's nothing else that we really need to get. No, so let's go ahead and get the which one? Develop the capital. Get the civilian infrastructure factory with the infrastructure. Not exactly what we need at the moment. But we need to continue moving down there to get those military factories. We currently have 21 civilians and 9 military factories. Definitely need to get more military factories, but we're building a lot right now, so should be able to get that done soon. We got the interwar artillery tech finished up over here, and it is getting pretty close to 1939. Do we want to go ahead and start researching 1939 techs? I think we should. Because, yeah, I don't really see the point on working towards stuff that we really don't need at the moment, like air doctrines and stuff like that. We don't have an air force to justify that. Well, you know what? let's go for radio rather than going for a 1939 tech, well over a month before. So what do we want to put this military factory towards? We've got fighters and dive bombers building. We are now short 3 rubber, so I think we should trade for rubber. And let's put this into artillery. I really want to get the artillery built up. I think that's what's really putting us behind on some stuff. So on the production. So we're gonna trade for more steel, and we're gonna trade for some rubber. Though I don't know who we're gonna trade with just yet. We are gonna trade with. It really doesn't matter. Who we're gonna fight first? I don't even know. I don't know if we're going to end up fighting the Allies first or the Axis or whoever, but I guess it doesn't matter. So we'll just trade with these guys for right now. They got a lot of it. Trade with Malaya. Get their rubber foam. So that should help with the production of our planes. The Civil War over here is still going on. Republican Spain is fighting on. Looks like, oh, wait a minute. The death of Mustafa Kemal. Republic grieves. War hero, revolutionary president, and father of the Turks. Mustafa Kemal, a Turk, has passed away, and probably mispronounced that. Sorry. He maintained his duty to the Turkish people and the republic he founded up until the very end. Thousands of mourners have paid their respects in Istanbul before his body was transferred by Kaysen? I don't know what that is. Ship and train to Ankara. There, his state funeral was held with the entire parliament and dignitaries from all over the world in attendance. With the father of the modern Turkish nation now gone, the republic must move on. The Grand National Assembly has elected former Prime Minister Ismet Inouye. I'm terrible, guys, at pronouncing foreign names, foreign words. As if I'm acting like I pronounce English words all that great either. But yeah, so we now have a new leader. I don't know if Mustafa Kemal was giving us any bonuses. We didn't hover over him and see if he had any particular bonuses. But yeah, this guy doesn't. He doesn't have any. But that's okay. It's probably good that he died, so he doesn't see what Turkey's about to become. He would not be happy about Turkey moving towards communism, because yeah, he did not like communism or socialism in general. He did not support it. He didn't support monarchy either. So we've got the ship. I don't think we're gonna go for any more ships right now. We could get submarines, since we do have submarines, but we're not gonna do that. No, not right now. I think we're gonna go ahead and start working towards the 1939 tech. We do have bonuses for it as well. We have 1 bonus. So let's go ahead and get the Dispersed Industry 3. Awesome. So that should help us out. Our industry, which is lagging behind. And I just want to take a look at what the national focus is of the main countries around us. Develop oil concern, fill the railway gaps, Czechoslovak Legion, the Cordon Sanitaire, Munich Agreement. Oh no, not the Munich Agreement. It looks like they, goddamn, I'm trying to click on, here we go. Yeah, looks like they gave up the Sudetenland. Germany's working on support the Volksgemeinschaft. The fall of Nanjing, develop military industry in Yugoslavia. Hold on, wait a minute, what is this? Can I find it? Is it, okay. Oh, all right, they're going to get themselves a nice little bonus there for medium tanks. Okay, I wonder if Bulgarians are going to be building medium tanks. National schism over here. What is this? Let me just kind of swing through here. This is what I was telling you guys about the Greek branch. Really cool. Restore the empire, and then you get 2 choices between a Byzantine Empire or the Kingdom of Macedonia. Really cool. So that was kind of one of the choices. It was a toss-up, guys. I almost went for it. So it looks like they're going to. Okay, so they went down the Mussolini state. These are all exclusive, mutually exclusive, I believe. So you can only pick one of them. Yeah, you can only pick one, and they decided to go the reinforced 4th August regime, which is kind of siding with Italy in a way, it seems, with the Mussolini state. They get a nice bonus with Italy. Going through this national schism, they can go with the British, or they can go with the Germans. So it's interesting to see, for us to see where they're going to go next. Yeah, all right, we're just going to have to pay attention to that, watch them closely, since they are a close neighbor to us. So we do have a military factory. We're going to go ahead and put this into, I'm tempted to keep just pumping into artillery, because yeah, we need a lot of guns. But what I'm going to do is, let's build some fighters up, guys. I know we're short aluminum, but I'm not going to trade for it. Not at the moment. Not yet. These guys are actually done. Let's go and pull them out. Well, you know what? And let's take a look at our infantry and see if they're. No, they're not. All right. So what we'll do, we're just gonna. Well, actually, that really doesn't matter. Let's just go and delete the unit. All right, so yeah, we'll just have to wait. I'm surprised that their experience is all the way up when, yeah, they've been getting equipment for a while now. So we did get the develop the capital national focus. Kingdom of Romania joins. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we're gonna take a look at that after we get this new tech and national focus. So we have to get this one if we want to go down there. That sucks. We need a lot of more factories. We have to get 50 military factories if we want to get the Middle East Technological University. Oh, and we also have to get the invest in Western Anatolia to get the this one. Okay, so yeah, it's good that we're going on this branch. I think it's important, but I'm not big on that infrastructure bonus. Just not, yeah, not that all that great. Could get the next land doctrine here. However, we're in 1939, so let's get 1939 techs. We're gonna go ahead and get advanced machine tools. And a lot of stuff happening over here. That's right, I was going to check the what had happened. So, wow, a lot of stuff. So, Rome, Berlin, Axis. All right, so Italy and Germany are now friends. Italy preserves closer bonds with Germany. Got it. What's this one? Citing the increasing dangers posed by ideologies to their east and west, the Romanians have announced the formation of the Cordon Sanitaire. The alliance welcomes all who find themselves strangled by fascism and communism in Eastern Europe, and already some countries are considering to join their forces with Romania. All right, so that's what we had seen there. That's their faction, and they're with Poland. Oh, wow. All right, that's really interesting. So Poland and Romania are now part of an alliance together. They're part of a faction. Huh. I wonder if they'll be able to get anybody else in the faction. Treaty with Lithuania. Maybe there might be this whole huge central block here in just one faction. You know, you often see Poland, join up with all of the, all the countries along here. Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. But yeah, you don't often see, the Baltic countries. You don't often see the Balkan countries joining. Decryption, awesome. So no, we're done here. Let's go ahead and use this for construction 3. Get our industry built up, and then we'll start focusing on some of the other 1939 techs. And Chile did declare war on Peru. All right, so there's war over here in the South America. Okay, is there factions over here? No, there's no factions. But yeah, we see a war over here. And that's one of the great things about the mod with all the national focus trees, is that you see more conflict in South America. Like I said, it's not historical, guys. If you want a historical mod, this is not the place to come to. And they already signed a white peace? What? Oh, the United States intervened. Oh, wow. So a few days ago, Chile declared war on Peru. Not long after, the United States issued an ultimatum stating that it would go to war with Chile if they would not cease all aggression and sign a peace deal. Okay. All right, so that sucks for them. They got bullied. We just finished one of the texts in here. What do we get? Okay, we got Disperse Industry 3. What do we want to get next? I want to see what 1939 texts are available to us. I think we're going to do... did we get... Hold on, let me take a look. We did get our tank designer. So we might want to go ahead and start working on tanks so we can at least get light tanks. But you know what? Let's first get this. We'll get light tanks next. That'll be the next tech that we get. Well, not light tanks. I think we have to go... I don't think Turkey has any tanks. Reorganized Nationalist China declared war on China. Okay, so these guys are now the Japanese. They're in the Japanese faction. They're there with their puppet or whatever. And so, yeah, they're all conquering China. And yeah, China's probably going to be done for pretty soon, guys. Pretty soon. Just trying to see if anybody else has joined this faction. Nope. How about the allies? Did France join? No. What about France? They are continuing moving towards communism. So we might have a friend in France. So joining the Comintern faction is looking more appetizing because of, France ends up joining them. But you know what could happen is France can still join the allies even if they go communist. In fact, even if they join the Comintern, they can still go, still end up going with the allies because there's an event that they'll still join the allies even if they're part of the Comintern, which is really, I don't know if that should happen, where they just sign a treaty here and then decide to, we're not gonna do that treaty anymore. Let's instead join the allies, even though it makes more sense for us to be allied with the Comintern. I don't know why I just think the mod doesn't account for that vanilla event. Let's go towards artillery because that's what we're really short, guys. So the civilian factories, I think we need to keep building military factories at the moment. It's just where we're at. We're going to build here, and yeah, that's probably good. It'll take us a while to get those built. So we're in March 1939. Still, World War II has not kicked off yet. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and end it here, guys, as that is the end of the episode. So, yeah, I mean, things are progressing. You know, we got through about a year and 4 months or so in this episode, because I think we ended it in December. I don't know, it could be wrong. But yeah, things are really popping off here in the world. Lots of little wars, little factions starting as well. Very interesting. Ourselves, we really haven't done much as far as diplomacy goes. We're still just trying to get our communism support up. We're at 32% right now. It's going to take us a while, guys. But we're about to get another political power, or another 150, so we can make another adjustment here. Could go for a ship designer, but probably not going to. We're probably going to go for, I don't know what we're going to do just yet. I'd love to hear your opinion on that. Also, you know, I'll be able to read your comments on the first video on whether we should do it in the Comintern or whether we should create our own faction. I'm pretty sure you guys probably want to create your own create the own faction here with Iraq and Iran. So that's probably where we're going to be going in the next episode with our national focuses. Though man, I'm really tempted to finish this up here. But we don't have 50 military factories. But man, if we get, that's another military one right there. That's 3 more right there. So that's 4. That's 40. We don't have to build 10 more. Yeah, and then this gives us, there's just so much good stuff on this branch here coming up that it's really tempting to, continue down that rather than go here. But yeah, it's an option, guys. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and thanks for watching, guys.